Hello folks, this is Live Ivory Davy. Currently live. I'm in my recreational vehicle. Updates. I have partially paralyzed, or I guess I should say paralyzed, left foot, right foot. I have no feeling in it whatsoever, so I have no control over the right foot, which is my driving foot. So I tried to drive with it. It didn't work out too well. So I had to try it. But I did order hand controls. That's kind of like what the update's about. I ordered hand controls off of eBay. And they come in this upcoming week. And they're real simple to install. There's no wiring. There's none of that. It's just mechanical. You clamp it to your brake pedal and your gas pedal, and you operate like this. You push forward to put on the gas, and let off, and push the other way for the brake. That's all you do for it. But anyway, I don't know. I was a little upset this morning. My friend did a lot of unorganizational type stuff in my RV when I was in the hospital. Skilled nursing center. I don't know where he put half my stuff, and the stuff I've been looking for I can't find. So and the way he put my clothes, he took all my clothes, he took them, I had them separated. I had my boxer shorts, t-shirts, and pants all separated, and socks were all separated, and he put them all together. So nice. And he put them in a closet, which doesn't make sense, because you don't just throw stuff in there. There's a hook you can hang all the clothes on a hanger, which I have. I had tons of hangers. He didn't put them on hangers. I would have rather left it just like it was, and then put everything up in the top of the sleeper section on the overhead. I don't sleep up there anyway. But anyway, I want to put all the bulk stuff up there. Trying to see, I can't really show you. Anyway, that area right up there, that's where I want it all to go, right there. That's a sleeper, but yeah, I could use it for storage right there. So basically I put everything in there. But all the bulk stuff, big stuff, all the stuff hanging that's in the way, that's cluttering everything up in there, that needs to go up in there. Then I just have a little bit of trash items, which I can't throw away. I have to put everything in trash bags, and whenever I get to someplace, then I could throw it away. But my friend Chris here that owns this, well, he rents this place. I used to own it, and I sold it to the guy that rents it to him. But he knows I'm here. Not going to be here for much longer. But he said the city didn't want the RV parked on the property. And I said, well, good luck with that, because I had tested positive. I said, so I ain't going nowhere. But I said I will next week, once I get over to my Paul's house and let him figure out where he put everything. And so anyway, so that's kind of like the update. Got one person in here. I did have 3. So anyway, there's a nice tree back there, pine tree. It's kind of this lot has a lot of vegetation on it. It always did. A lot of bushes, trees, that sort of thing. But yeah, all the trees and stuff are all grown up. I got a pecan tree that was sitting on this property that was already here when I bought it, and that was like 30 years ago. So imagine 30 years ago. It's hard to imagine. It just seems like yesterday that it was 30 years ago today. But anyway, I'm gonna like my property better where I'm at, because I got 15 acres to put things. Things are spread out a little bit more. I got my own little mountainside, and when I get up there, when I can actually take over the property, which is I'm waiting for IRS to finish up everything they got to do. Basically, they got to pay this, take my money, pay this lady's, or other words, get the seller to pay her bills, and but she can't pay them right now. So IRS has to seize my funds that I paid. So IRS is going to take what she owes from my money, because that's, and then the remaining balance IRS will give her if she has anything left. If IRS doesn't clean her out, who knows? But that said, done. Everything's done. Paperwork's done. Title company work, all that work is all done. All the ground level stuff is finished. I'm ready to take the property over, but I'm just waiting for IRS to do their job and get this accomplished, because I'm getting a little fed up with the whole situation. I want to get on my property, and I got my friend's gonna move on the property with a fifth wheel. So 15 acres. He's got plenty of room to put his. He's worried about water. He's worried about electricity. I said, we can get electricity to property. The property has electricity at the frontage part of the road. So basically, I got to call APS in. They have to dig a trench, and then I'm gonna have them run it all the way up to the property, and then we got to put a 200 amp box in there. That way, I can run a multiple 30 amp plugs, which I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna make rental spots with full hookups for RVers. That's what I'm working on. And in addition to that, they'll have an option of solar too. So I'm going to put that in. As I make money, then I will add spaces. I told Tim I'm not just going to, I want to build out my structure first, put my home up there, and then whatever, then I have income coming in, I'm going to start putting spaces in for the RVers that can come in, and I can rent spots to them for $100 a month. That's a great deal, man. Anywhere else they'd have to pay, whatever. But I'm not going to give them a dump station. They're going to have to take if they have if they got a black tank, they're going to have to take it and go dump it somewhere. But I'm not going to let them put it in my septic, because I'm not going to let other people fill it up. If I'm not making enough money, I'm not going to let them use it. They'll just have to take it somewhere. So what's going on, Carlos? I'm trying to make any kind of money I can make. I told my friend Tim, I go, you've helped me out a lot, I'm not going to charge you any rent. Don't worry about it. Just help me out. Just help me get in and out, with the wheelchair and stuff like that. Maybe a little yard work, and let's see, why were you in the hospital last night? Here's why I went to the hospital. Let me kind of show you here. See my legs? See my legs are all wrapped up? See that? These are all clean. See my foot? So let me get back to here. I got a nice fan that broke, and I fixed that last night. So that's all working great. Hold on a second here. But anyway, let me tell you. I went to the hospital. Let me get my hand out of the way. Went to the hospital so I could get the legs all cleaned up, have them take a look at it, I went to wound care over at Paradise Valley Hospital last night, and they took a look at it. They cleaned my legs up. They wrapped them. They told me my legs got good pink color in there, so everything's healing up. And they told me my right leg is closing up pretty good. So my knees are healing up, guys. I figure about 2 months, these legs will be completely healed up. I won't even have to put wraps on these legs. And I think then I could start working with wound care up in Flagstaff, Arizona, and where I'm going to be living. And we'll start the rehab process of I'm kind of like walking in here right now. I got my cane, and I kind of grabbed a few things, and I walked my way to the back where the toilet is. So I use the toilet in here. I think I dumped it about... When did I dump it? Got to start marking things down. I got a memo on this phone. I got to every time I go to the dump station, I got to mark it when I went there, so I know how often I'm filling the, I'm emptying out that black tank and filling it back up again, or vice versa. But anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. My legs are healing up. They're healing up really good, man. I'll tell you what. Here's how you heal these legs up. You keep your blood sugar low. So I really watch my blood sugar. I was in denial before. I didn't watch it. I didn't take care of myself. I wasn't, checking my blood sugars like I should have been. My blood sugars got out of control. You got to check before you go to sleep, you got to check your blood sugar. So, a lot of people interfere with that. My friend Tim was talking on the phone. I go, dude, I got to go to bed, but before I do that, I got to check my blood sugar. Most important thing, man. This is how I died out. This is how these injuries occurred. So, anyway, I'm losing interest on here. So, 4 people. That's it. This channel don't do that good, but you know what? It is what it is. That's awesome. So, I'm glad you're taking care. Yeah, taking care of myself. And so, anyways, Carlos, did you bring a lot of traffic into my channel? A couple nights ago. I had this thing blown up. I had like 22, 24 people in here. A lot of it was, majority of it was trolls, but probably just about all of it were trolls. A lot of trolls that didn't know anything about me, so it's always good. But then they still hammer on you too. They hammer on you anyway. I had a troll hammering on me last night. I blocked him, took him right out of here. It says Linda's something, I can't remember. I kind of have an idea. It's Linda's Trolls. Linda Vargas, Camp Gore 1. She's got trolls, and her trolls come into my channel. That's what's going on. They're spying on me, But anyway, I'm working. Carlos, I got things going on. I got my properties all paid for. I already wired all the funds over. I'm not gonna have no mortgage payment. The place is paid for 100%. I'm waiting for IRS. This is the big thing right now. Waiting on IRS. So now the money's there. Now IRS can seize my funds and pay that seller's bills off. Because she owes IRS. I'm not sure what the amount is. It's not my business, but it's none of my business. But IRS needs to seize. They're seizing my funds whenever, and they haven't done that yet. But when they do seize my funds, they're going to do that in order for that lady to be able to pay her bills. See, she can't pay her bills on her own. She didn't pay her bills anyway. She just never did. She didn't even pay her HOA fee to do maintenance on the road. She never paid it. But you know what? They're just going to take her to court. The HOA group that's up there in Williams, Arizona. So, Carlos Martinez, someone has a fake fraudulent video of him. Somehow they dubbed over your voice, making it. Yeah, I know. That's what they did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't take it down. I wish I could. I'm surprised YouTube didn't take that video down. It was kind of funny in a way, but no, I wouldn't. You know me. I don't try to hurt anybody. I could never hurt nobody. I can't even kill a fly. That's how bad it is. I had flies in here last night. Or not last night, during the daylight hours. And I ordered some food. Boy, the flies were going nuts when I had the food in here. And I dumped over my pop that I had. So, that was good. It's always good when you dump your pop over. So, yeah. But anyway, I did some things to the RV to improve the RV. I put those rails on the one side. So when I got a stool, I can show you that. Hold on a second here. Anyway, if I could do it. Hold on a second, let me take my foot off. Let me do this. See, I got the stool right there. That with the rope, see that rope right there? There's a rope attached to it. Hold on a second here. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing. It's not on here. What the heck is going on here? I see what's going on. See here, let me do this. Still can't get it to work. That sucks. What the heck is going on here? I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but that's weird. There it goes. So anyway, see that stool there? With the rope? Attach the rope. Hold on a second. I attached the rope. Well, I had a guy do it. Because it was my plan. But the rope, so I can grab, so I can put the stool down, so I can get out of the RV, grab onto the rail, walk all the way to the other end of the RV at the end, and grab my wheelchair. My wheelchair attaches to that. I got hooks on there, and it's locked up right now, and I got keys for that. But I get that wheelchair down, and that will enable me to be able to wheel myself into, let's say, a grocery store, or maybe at a gas station, something like that. You know, so I could get in it, be able to, you know, wheel myself and slide my card and pump the gas, and I could do that. But so that's what I got going on. Let's see, you should make that. I'll take it down. I don't know. I could take it down, Carlos. How could I take that video down? I don't know how to take you can't take somebody else's video down. YouTube's gonna have to take it down. You know, it's not a good video. Well, it's funny, but it needs to be taken off. And YouTube, I'm surprised YouTube hasn't taken it off. Right, they should take that out. They overdubbed my voice. That's what they did. Yeah, I didn't do that. I mean, I don't even remember doing that, you know. I probably the video, but my voice has been dubbed over. So it's what they do, man, these stupid people, you know. Can't believe what people do. I thought it was kind of funny in a way, you know, but then it's very offending to a lot of people, so you know, so it should be taken down. Like I said, I'm surprised there's no complaints to YouTube, and I can't believe YouTube already hasn't taken that video down. I really am surprised. They should take it down. They really should. I mean, some people laugh at it. It just depends on what kind of humor that you have. You know. Let's see, tell them it's. How am I gonna sue this guy? Tell me how. I don't even know who this guy is that did that, you know. Tell me how I can take that video down. I want that video taken down. That video is very offending, and it should be taken down. It's that simple. See, I'm a Cardinal fan. Arizona Cardinals, go Cardinals. So anyway, just so you guys know, I'm in Arizona. I grew up in Arizona. I've always been a Cardinal fan, always, since I was a little kid when they were in St. Louis, and then they happened to move here. I thought that was cool. We almost got the Eagles at one time. They almost brought the Eagles here. It's a very close process, but it didn't quite go through. The deal fell through because of the stadium situation, because we didn't have a stadium. Now we got, what, baseball stadium, we got a football stadium, we got 2 football stadiums now. We got Arizona State University, there's University of Arizona, and we got the baseball stadium, which holds 50,000 people. Right, it is offending, Carlos, but yeah, why doesn't YouTube take it down? YouTube strict. Why aren't they taking that video down? Tell me. I can't take it down. I reported it to YouTube, but it didn't do me any good because that person overdubbed my voice. I hate when people do that kind of stuff. That guy's in. So this guy's crazy about me, huh? Caesar. You know, Caesar did some funny things. He made that mask. He put that mask on, and I thought it was pretty funny. It was offending, but it was funny. I actually laughed at it. I got that video saved. It's funny. Caesar, he's something. He still hasn't gotten over me, has he? I thought he liked what's her name, Rosie. I thought he was in love with Rosie. But no, you know, I don't like guys, Carlos. You know, I mean, I could be friends, you know, but I'm not gonna. I don't get. I'm a guy. I like women, but I don't do very well with women. So you know what? You know what I do for that? I just keep to myself. That's why I'm trying to get out of here, Carlos. I'm stuck here. I'm waiting on my hand controls so I can drive this thing out of here. He's done with Rosie. So is Elvis Travels is done with Rosie, right? I mean, I guess some point he wants to do a meetup with the Davy channel, which is me. So I'm gonna hook up with some YouTubers this upcoming week. I just got to get my hand controls and then check all my fluids in the vehicle, because I can't do it, but I'm gonna have somebody else check all the top off my fluids, radiator, oil, transmission. What else? Check my tire pressure, and I need to get a bunch of water in here too. So I need to get about probably 5 flats of water, some gallon jugs too, probably 6 of those, 6-gallon jugs, and I need plenty of water. I need some stuff to drink. It's Carl's not to Caesar said he would keep it on the down low. He just wants to satisfy you, give you a happy. Really? Well, you trying to set us up, Carlos? Is that what this is? Are you the setup guy? Yeah, I don't do. I don't get, like I said, I don't get involved with guys. I don't even get myself involved with women either. I don't. And the ones that tried to help me out didn't help me. They ended up freaking hurting me, taking things from me that I work hard for. You know, when I pay for my own, I lost all my CDs. They're gone. Big CD collection, thousands of CDs gone. I just found that out this morning. I went looking for my CDs, and then my batteries that were up in there, my AGM batteries, they're gone. They were up there. They're gone now. So I don't know where my friend Paul put this stuff. Let's see, he's the one that was talking. I'm just passing on because. What you're saying? You're telling him I'm mildly interested in Caesar? Not for a relationship. No, I'd be friends with him. He lives over there in California. Lives over there in what? He's in Anaheim, I think. I go over there. You know what? LA's not really a good place to be right now. So I don't really want to go over there. I want to get up to where my property is. And I just need to hang out until I can get on my property. And when Tim's going to come move up on there too. So he's going to help. He's going to assist with me on the property. Going to do a little bit of yard work. I told him I'd just get some donkeys in there. Some goats, and then they'll eat all the grass. They're natural weed eaters, so that's the plan. Yeah, I figure if Tim's around, I can get a dog and probably a couple goats. I get goats for cheap, man. I buy them for like $75 a piece. Get a couple dwarfs, regular ones, and get a dog or two. I was thinking about getting another chow chow. I had a chow chow before. I like chow chows. Let's see, I told him. I pushed Caesar's buttons, huh? How big is Caesar's channel nowadays on YouTube? Just curious how big his channel is. Tell Caesar I like the guy, you know, I like him. You know, I respect people, you know. I respect Caesar, I respect everybody. I respect human life, I just do. That's just me. I'm a godly guy. I love God. I love my Lord Jesus, I do. So, I mean, it's because look at the age I'm at. I could die. I could die tomorrow. You know, I don't know how much time I got left. So I want to. That's why I wanted my property, and I want to be able to get that property built out. I got a construction guy. Tim's uncle's going to build it out. It's not going to be. There's not that much to build out, really. A lot of detailed stuff. You know, with the electrical, and then there's solar. I could do the solar. I told Tim, I said, I could do solar. I'll tell you how to do it. You just physically do the work, and I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to wire it up. It's not that hard. It's not hard to figure out. It's not rocket science, you know, involved with that. I told Tim, I said, I did my own solar, 360 watts on this thing. Hold on. I don't know if I could show you. Hold on a second here. If I could move myself over. Hold on a second here. There's my inverter. 2,000 watt inverter. See that other inverter next to it? That's 500 watts. And this one's 2,000 watts. See, I got all that plugged in right there. And that's how I get my electricity. That's 2,000 watt inverter, and then I got there's 2 USB ports right there. See right next there? So, hold on a second, let me switch this over. See that? There's my 2050 watts in there. It's a 50 watt inverter. I don't like that. That's that 50 watt inverter I don't like. It's a Harbor Freight's stuff. I don't like Harbor Freight's. Their stuff is crappy. A lot of it is, but I put it in there. It's all wired up in there. I got fuses for it. It's all fused up properly. Everything's done properly. I spent like $300 on fusing this damn situation up, but it worked out. It worked. But in my charge controller, I don't know, maybe I could show you the charge controller. Hold on a second here. Hold on. I can do it. Do it. Ow. Oh. Whoa. That one spilled, Stevie. Hold on. I don't know if I could do this. There's my charge. Wait. Let me do that right. Hold on a second. Trying to get that working. Whoa. Hold on. There's my charge controller. That's my solar. There's my breaker box that fell. That needs to be remounted. See the screw holes right there in the wall? That's got to go back. I can't do it. Here's my TV cord. Cigarette lighter plug on the end. This goes to the TV, 12 volt TV. I made that cord. Let's see here. So anyway, And of course the fire was right there. I gotta clean all that out. And I got this thing. This light works really well. So let me sit down here. Hold on a second here. See all that? The charge controller, breaker box. It's got 2 breakers in there so I can shut the whole solar system down. Just 2 little switches shuts the whole system down. For case of emergency, if I have to rewire something, then I just turn those breakers off. And in other words, if I'm going to wire up another set of batteries, I just shut the breakers off. And then I'm able to go ahead and start rewiring, let's say, the batteries. 2 batteries are in there, and they're not the best batteries anymore. They're 3 years old. They need to be replaced to be on the good side. Personally, I'd rather just go lithium. 100AH lithium batteries. I seen a guy do a video last night on a couple sets so that were $500 a piece. Boy, I'd do that in a dime. You know, $1,000. Throw 2 more batteries in there, then you can run them down to 0 just about. You know, so for power, lithium's the way to go. Lithium phosphate. Yep. So anyway, but I got AGMs in there now, and they work. This charge controller is good for any kind of battery system. That's why I bought it. I made sure that I could run 12 volt, I can run 48 volts, I can run 36 volts. I could pretty much run anything I want just the way I want it to. Series or run it in parallel, doesn't matter. MC4 cables. I can chop what's up there, you know, get the proper cutters and cut those and add more line to the MC4 off the solar panels. So basically I just got to look what's negative and positive, put a little marker on there. I didn't do that at the beginning because I just figured I can climb up there and look at it, but I can't do that now. So I'm just not able to do it because of my situation. So being, you know, can't even stand myself up and balance, let alone. But that's why I'm trying to make this RV as handicap friendly as I can. I can get out of it on my own with the cable and the stool. I got the handrails on the driver's side, which gets me over to the lock-in gas cap, so I can pump my own gas. And I got my wheelchair at the end, so I can walk all the way to the end with the rail, hang on to the rail, take the wheelchair off, and be able to get in my wheelchair. So, and I got the electric wheelchair. Hold on. Electric wheelchair is right there. See that? That's the electric one. It's a nice one. Got the joystick right there. So, anyway, that's what we got going on. Let's see, Tony, did you not run a 4.2? I ran a 4.2 when I was in high school, when I was playing football. I made all city, all state. I was a defensive end. I played for Scottsdale Community College 1 year. 1 year college. Yep. Mr. R.B. Davey played football college. I was a good athlete, man. I was great, man. I played great when I was playing high school football. I played for 2 high school teams. I went to Coronado 1 year, and then I went and moved up to Chaparral High in Scottsdale. So I went to 2 different high schools. I went to 2 different grade schools in grade school too. I started off at an elementary school called Tonalea, and then I went to another one called Hohokam. See, all the schools in Scottsdale were named off of Indians, basically, except for what else? Chaparral, the Coronado. I'm not sure. That was like like Cortez, like something. I think it was the guy Cortez, and so they kind of named him. They named that school off of that. But the Coronado High School was in the movie. That school was in the movie actually? Where the auditorium was in the school. What's it called? Big Ted. Big Ted, Excellent Adventure. So they filmed a portion of that movie right there at my old high school that I went to for 1 year. And then, of course, I left that high school, moved up to North Scottsdale with my mom. My mom had 5 acres. So she built a house on 5 acres. So we moved up to North Scottsdale. Way up in the desert. We were in the middle of nothing. I mean, that was 1977. We moved up there. But yeah, there's snakes, rattlesnakes, a lot of rattlesnakes. Walk outside, you hear rattlesnakes. You know, they go in the atrium. We had this little atrium out in the front where you go out the front door, and the rattlesnakes would like to go in there and try to keep warm. They just they nestle up into the bark that was in there. Man, I got bit twice. 2 diamondbacks, 2 different ones. One bit me inside the house. Freaking bit me like 4 or 5 times. They got some fangs on them, I'll tell you. But then the one at the last bite, he got me right in the finger. You know, I was trying to kill it. And I grabbed the rattlesnake with my hand like this. I got him right behind the head, and he bit me again. He got his head swung around and bit me right on the freaking hand. And then I had like 6 or 7 bites at least. I can't tell you how many times that damn thing freaking bit me. It just kept coming at me. It kept lunging at me, and it was striking at me. And like I said, it hit me. And after a while, I didn't even feel the bites anymore. But anyway, I finally got the thing killed. I got a rake and chopped it right behind its head, and put the thing in a bag. And I took it to the hospital. Drove myself to the hospital. And got treated. I had diabetes. I've had diabetes my whole life, since I was a little kid. So anyway, I told him I was diabetic, and that kind of complicated things with the antivenom. I took 71 vials of antivenom on that one bite because I had so many bites. That thing gave me pumped a lot of venom in me. So, and then the second time I got bit, I had 40 something vials. So it wasn't. In other words, that snake didn't give me that much venom. He bit me a couple times, but he didn't pump. I bet you he probably didn't put venom in me half the time. Because, you know, they saved their venom. I mean, come on, they're not going to be able to eat me, so they're not going to, you know, there's some of those snakes, they know what they're doing. But that one, he really pumped some venom into me. Must have been pissed. I was trying to kill it, so. He was trying to hurt me too at the same time. He was trying to climb up on the countertop. He was almost doing it. I had to keep pushing it back. I couldn't believe how that thing could climb, man. Jesus, that thing could climb. You know, the damn rattlesnake was drinking out of the dog's water bowl. And luckily my dog was sleeping in my mom's room. I had the door closed so the dog couldn't get out, luckily. Otherwise, the dog probably would have got bit, you know. That would have been a bad situation. Me and the dog bit? No. So, dog was safe where it was. I put some towels underneath the door just so the snake couldn't go underneath the cracks. It was, you know, so you imagine snakes can get into some tight areas. So, how you like my little lantern up there? Isn't that pretty cool? It charges off of solar. It's got electrical cord. Where is it? Yeah, it plugs in. Hold on a second. If I can do it. I don't know if I can do this. Well, that's it on switch. Yeah, it plugs in. Hold on a second, I'll show you. I can do it. Yeah, it plugs right there. You put the cord, micro USB, charging port. Freaking cool. Cool ass lantern. No batteries. So, I like that. Hold on a second here. My friend put out. Look at he wanted. Dave, you should have clean sinks, right? Look what he did. He put everything in the sink. All that stuff was up in this. Was up in a cupboard. I'll show you. It was up in that cupboard right there. There's hardly anything there. This one's packed. See, it's got RV Davy. Hold on. See, it says RV Davy there. So, I had a stereo in there. I don't know what happened to that. That's gone. All my CDs are gone. That sucks. There was literally a couple thousand CDs. Easy. Major collection. Steely Dan. God, name some all the classic old CDs from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Gone. And I don't know where they went. And there's my fan that I fixed yesterday. I accidentally drove off and this thing fell over. And anyway, there's a little thing back behind there, and I tighten that up, but it doesn't stay tight. So basically I need a big washer and another nut on that, and that'll fix that fan completely. Break down the pictures off. So the Cardinals got what was his name? Simmons from Clemson. I guess he could play a lot of defensive positions, and I guess they're going to use him for quite a few things. But then they got an offensive lineman too in the second round. That was their second round pick, was the offensive lineman for their left side. So now they got a right side, they got a left side, 2 guards, and that should help Kyler Murray. So they did something to help the quarterback for the Cardinals. So Kyler Murray, now he's a good quarterback. I like the guy. Guy can run. You should watch some of his highlights, man. He was rookie of the year in the NFL. That's pretty awesome that he really came on. He kind of made some mistakes at the beginning, but I think he's pretty good now. He's got 1 year under his belt, so I think he'll come in the second year. I think he's going to kick some ass. He's got DeAndre Hopkins. He's got Christian Kirk, and he's got Larry Fitzgerald. Those 3 are their core receivers. Larry will probably retire after next year, I think. Who's calling me? What's going on, Mr. Tim?
What's up, man?
It's 8:47. So what do you want to do? You want to call the cops?
I'm already on my way up there.
Okay, well, I gotta put a pair of shorts on.
I'm on my way up to you.
Huh?
I'm on my way to you. So it's gonna be about a half hour.
Okay.
And I got a bed for you. It's not the $1 million bed, but it's the Andrea took hers and I took her old one.
So you took.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
she's gonna take it to the dump. So I told her I'd take it. I'd see if a family member wants it or whatever. And
Yeah.
if I get rid of it, I get rid of it. If I don't, we dump it off as a dump anyways. And she goes, okay.
I mean, the bed's pretty. The bed's in good shape. You know the bed. You know the bed's. So.
Yeah, so you got a steel frame for it, and somewhere I even got some roller balls that go for it.
Is there a backboard? Is there a headboard?
No, there's no bed.
She had no headboard on that?
No. She had a whole entire wood frame.
What
we did was we took the bed off of the millionaire's house,
and
I got his frame, but he kept the rest.
Oh,
So,
he kept.
He had all the headboards and stuff, but he kept the actual bed frame and all that stuff. And then she had a wood bed frame with everything already set up on it.
So what'd she do? Use that for the other bed?
She took that bed, and then I took her bed.
Okay, so what's her mattress condition like? Pretty good?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Well, that's all I need. I got
Dude,
something.
It's got, you know that extra stuff that it has, the extra padding?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got it on both sides.
Oh, cool. Oh, you mean the rubber?
So,
The
it's not a teepee.
Oh
It's
yeah, I'm
not a
sure it's
teepee at
not.
all.
Andrea liked the good stuff. Believe me, I know that.
So
I lived with Andrea for 2 years. You know,
I'm
so
just saying. So it's got pillow top on both sides of the mattress, bottom and top.
well, that's good.
But her springs were nowhere near as good as that $1 million freaking guy.
Well, of
I
course
looked
not.
at it. That thing was all wrapped up with coils everywhere. I was like, geez.
Well, you know,
This
I knew it.
sucker right here is
I
worth
was
some money right
thinking,
here.
how did Andrea? How did she get involved with this bed?
Huh?
I don't understand how
Because he asked her to tow it out of there if they didn't want it. And she was gonna give it to me, but she's kicking me out. So,
That's not Andrea's the one kicking you out.
huh?
Who's kicking you out?
Dude, I'm getting kicked out. I have nowhere to put the bed.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, you could. The only place to put it's in my storage.
That's what I'm telling you. So what I'm saying is, I'm getting kicked out of the place I'm staying. I don't have a place to put a queen size bed.
Yeah.
The thing I'm buying already has a queen size bed.
Okay.
So it's already set up.
So,
So
and
now all of a sudden there's an extra bed. I was going to give you the one from this guy's house because she didn't want it.
right.
And then she changed her mind.
Well, like women do.
This morning. She changed her mind this morning, dude. Literally. Oh, no, I want the bed. I'm going to take that bed.
Oh, what a freaking.
He goes, that guy's a neat freak, right? I was like, he's not a neat freak.
Andrea's not. Andrea's
Serious.
definitely not a neat freak. Okay.
No, this guy, the guy that we're getting, that she got the bed from.
Well, neither am I, but
OCD, floor polished, house cleaners, all
you know,
that kind of stuff.
I had 1,000 CDs in here, and my CDs are all gone. All gone. I don't even have. I think I have one CD somewhere. One. And I can't even find that. But somehow, I had.
Anyways, I'm bringing you the trailer. I got the whole trailer with me.
What you got the
So I
fifth
put
wheel? The
No,
fifth?
I got the landscape trailer.
Oh, the landscape trailer. Okay.
So I put the bottom board, the bottom with all the boards and stuff. I put that on the bottom, and then I put the mattress on the top.
Okay.
So I'm bringing that entire trailer so I could drop this off. But you know what she did?
What?
Then she goes, well, you got to go pick up some equipment for me then.
Oh, you gotta be You gotta be kidding.
No, because it's down in Phoenix and they close at
Well,
1, so I got to be there by 12.
Did you tell her that you have to do a police report too?
Yeah, I told her.
Well, then why is she holding you up on that?
Then she started asking all kinds of questions. What the heck happened? What did you do? I didn't do anything. I just got
Why
out of
don't-
my truck and a guy freaking...
Tell her to
he was
talk.
lost.
Tell her to talk to Handicapped Dave. He'll tell you. Who's Handicapped Dave? Tell her Handicapped.
She does not want to talk to you.
Oh.
If I even bring your name up, dude, she might fire me. I don't know.
Oh, I don't like her. I don't like her either. So it's vice versa.
Got problems with you.
Vice versa. I don't care for her either. When I was last time I was there at her house, I think, you know, her dad became the jerk, you know. He goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing on my property?" I go, "She let me park here." "Well, I want you off the property." I go, "Well, she ordered me a wrong part for my stove. And it's coming here." She told her she sent the thing here. So I have to wait for the part, and then as soon as I get the part, I'm out of here. I'm gonna take it to Sun City RV, and I'm gonna have it put it on. So they did. Basically it was a 3-way propane switch, but the guy goes, "Well, he couldn't get a 3-way. He could only get a 1-way." I go, "Well, the thing only works 1 way anyway, so put it on." So anyway, but that's important because it also controls everything that's propane in here, which is the main stove and oven. So that's the big thing right there. The refrigerator, as you know, doesn't work no more because it got burnt up in the fire. So, but anyway, that's another project is to take that refrigerator out and put a battery bank in here for the solar. Add probably 4 batteries to the system. I figure, I don't know, maybe 3 lithium batteries, but they're expensive. They're like almost $1,000 a piece. You know, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, but I'm thinking hard. But I got to also, first thing I got to do is get that place built out. You
Hey,
know.
you know that guy you had over at your place that fixed, put the rails and stuff on there?
Yeah.
Does he know how to fix the awning?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Can you cut off like a inch of fabric and then re-sew it back on or re-put it
Why,
back on?
why couldn't you sew it back?
I don't know how it's done. I've never seen it done before.
You know,
I
you
mean,
could.
if I learned how to do it, I'd do it myself.
I could tell you. I could tell you who does those. There's a place on Bell Road, and where is it? 50.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay $1,500 for it.
No, you just tell them I want it repaired. That's all. So what you need to do is take it off completely, and then take it to a seamstress, and have a there's seamstress. All you gotta do is look one up, and they'll sew it back, and then you just put it back on. You just slide it through. There's a little groove. You slide the whole thing through. It's not that hard. I can't do it in my situation, but I had mine professionally done. It was about $1,300 to do it. It was expensive, but it's brand new. I can't take it down. I need some work. I could show you some work I need to do. I need to put some big thick washers. I had them in here. Paul got rid of it, so I don't know what he did with those. I had 2 lag bolts, so I need 2 lag bolts, and then put the washers in. Huh?
You didn't tell me to bring any tools today, so I don't.
No, we aren't doing. I'm talking when we get to I'm talking when I get up into the property. Then we'll do it. I'm not gonna do it here. No way. Chris goes, you know the city doesn't want you here. City, Phoenix. I go, well, guess what? I'm leaving anyways, Chris. You know I'm not gonna stay here. You know that. I'm been trying to get out of here. I got the hand controls coming, but that don't come to the 29th. Might come to the 30th, but anyway, I figure by the time the 30th hits, that property should be mine. Completely. 30th. Next week. I'm thinking next week, Thursday, that property should go to me. And we can start moving up on that property. And then I get the bed. I guess, I don't know. Whose trailer? Is that Andrea's trailer?
Yeah.
You think we could put all my stuff from the storage in that thing and take it up north?
Heck no, dude. How am I gonna do that?
I was just wondering. What I'm gonna have to do.
If she let me borrow it, yeah, but I mean, she's not gonna let me take her trailer up north. Especially if she finds out it's because of you.
Well, no, you don't tell her any of that stuff. You just tell her, hey, I'm moving some of my stuff. You know, that's all you tell her. I got a family member that needs to move some stuff, and then she'll let you use it. And then we go to the storage.
She knows my whole family, dude.
Huh?
She knows my whole family.
Well, fuck that. That don't fly.
I know. She actually came over for a family dinner once. I invited her over for a birthday party or something. Everybody was there.
Was she trying to be become your wife?
No, it was just we were out, and I was like, if we could stop by here, they're doing a dinner right now because of this. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, you have any plans? She's like, no. I was like, well, let's get some free food. And she's like, okay.
Well, her gripe is all over that stupid fucking girl that the girl that I didn't do nothing to. Her dad was the criminal. Her dad's in prison right now for it.
No, he's not.
What do you mean he's not? That's what I was told.
What are you talking about?
The girl's dad got in trouble from that whole situation from way back. From when I was at what's Andrea's gripe with me? What's her big gripe?
Something about some kid.
That's the kid I'm talking about. The girl.
Yeah, but I was working for her dad when I first started working
I didn't do anything to that kid. Nothing. Never did anything.
Dave, I'm just saying, when I first started working with her, I was working with
Yeah.
her and her
Yeah,
dad.
and I passed the polygraph that I did nothing too. So passed the two polygraphs I took. Passed.
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
the girl's dad was the freaking guy that took pictures. Okay, and the pictures weren't even anything. Okay, but they made him something, but they weren't. But I'm just saying. But anyway, the girl's dad got in trouble because the girl turned him in. But I said, well, then drop the charges on me. And they go, we can't do that. I go, take the charges off. Expunge. It's called expungement. Take it off. I'm gonna get it taken off anyway, because I already got a lawyer hired. So I'm just waiting. I got all the paperwork submitted and.
Dave, it doesn't even matter anymore, dude.
No.
Now
I
that
mean, it
you're
don't
gone,
really. Not now. I
you're
mean,
gone, man. You're doing your own thing.
I got my own. My life. My life's going a different direction. So anyway, it don't matter. So anyway, we'll take. We're gonna have to cram that thing into the storage. It'll fit in there. Ain't much of a bed anyway, right? Only 2 mattresses. Huh?
It's pretty big.
That'll fit. It'll fit. We'll make room for it. I just need about what 2 feet. Cause it's
No,
gonna
a little more than that.
no, it's gonna go straight up vertical. Is what's gonna.
Right. But the mattress alone is almost a foot and a half.
Well, we'll make it. We'll make
Maybe
it.
almost two.
We'll
It
make
might
it
be
work.
almost two.
We'll make
I
it
think you
work.
just gotta put
Oh, you know what? I don't have the keys to get in that storage. We have to go. We have to go over. Wait, listen. We got to go over Paul's. It's right there. Paul lives right by that storage, so we got to stop there and get the keys. We need to get the keys anyway. We need to get. I might as well get my table, get all my stuff out of there. There's not that much there. There's only a few things.
Are you ready to go?
I got to
You
put
got
my.
your stuff on?
I got to put my shorts on.
Well, put on your clothes, put
Let
on
me-
your shoes, and get ready to go.
I only got a pair of sandals, and I don't even know where the other ones went.
I know, I gave them to you.
Yeah, I couldn't get the other pair. They came off. I don't know where they went. They fell.
You
So,
better
here they
find
are.
them
Here they
so
are.
we can go.
Hold on. Anyway, I gotta shut some stuff down. I gotta get off the phone. I can't get dressed and talk. Hold the phone.
That's my whole point. I'm halfway to you already.
Okay, let me get off the phone.
All right, get off the phone and get ready to go.
All
Be
right.
ready by the time I get there, man. I'm not gonna sit around there all day.
I didn't say you had to. Let me
know,
hang
I'm
up.
just
I'm
letting you
hanging
know.
up. Let me hang up.
All right, get ready.
Come on, hang on. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, I gotta get out of here. Come on. Freaking bread. Let's see, what's going on here? Hold on, I gotta get off of here. I gotta close this out if I can get this to work. Break it. You need smaller mattresses. No, it won't. Don't worry about who this person is. Don't worry about that. I gotta close out. Here. I gotta get ready to go to the storage and get that bed over there. I'm getting ready for my move. That's for damn sure. It's next week, hopefully. I'm going up the flag anyway. Going up the Flagstaff. Don't matter. I'm gonna be camping out up there until the real estate agent gets this thing closed out. So anyway, let me get off of here. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll come back on tonight. God dang, everybody's calling me. Jesus Christ. Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, what's going on?
I just checked in with you to see how you're doing this morning.
Yeah, I went to the hospital last night, got my legs cleaned and wrapped. They took a look at them, and they said everything looks pretty good. My stuff's healing up.
Cool.
So, no infections. Everything's looking good. I got to get out of here. I got to get some hand controls that I ordered. We're going to install those so I can drive this RV. And that'll be done this upcoming week. I'm going up to Flagstaff sometime this upcoming week. And
Okay.
huh?
I said okay.
I need to get some
So
water. I need water. I don't know if anybody can get me any water. I pay for the water, but I need all I need is my jugs filled up from a garden hose, basically.
I don't
Cause
even have a hose over there anymore. I don't, because I have nothing I water.
Chris has got water here. All you got, if I could get you to, I don't have. I got tested. I don't have the virus anymore.
Well, that's good.
It's gone. I mean, look. Can you tell? I'm not coughing. I'm not.
Oh, that's good.
The heat
So
took.
who's putting the controls on your truck? You got a mechanic doing that?
Oh, it's a piece of cake. I could do it myself, but with
Oh,
my
really?
knees the way they are, I can't crawl down there. It's just a simple clamp. I mean, you go to YouTube and look at the videos. It's simple. I bought the thing for $94 total,
Okay.
and my friend Chris is gonna put it on. One piece locks up to the gas pedal, and the other part locks up to the brake. So you push one, you push right for the gas pedal, and you push left for the brake. That's all you do.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
simple.
that's cool.
I mean, it's the simplest thing. So,
Yeah.
but
So, um, then when you got that all hooked up, then you're all set to go. You got your wheelchair.
got my wheelchair. It's locked on the back. It's got hooks on the back of the rack, and the regular wheelchair's on the back. The electric one's inside here. I'm not going to be able. This thing's going to just. I'm going to have to get some rope and hook it up a little bit better than what it is. Because when I drive, it moves around.
Do you have a trailer hitch on the back of that
RV.
of yours?
No, they took it off. It was they welded on it and they ruined it. So I had the whole thing taken off. The thing was totally ruined.
'Cause they have the at Harbor Freight. They have because I know someday I want to be totally wheelchair myself. So I was looking to add on to a vehicle or something, and for about $140 or something like that, they got the one that slides it goes into the hitch,
Right.
and then it has a gate that lowers down so you can drive up onto it, and then you lock the gate up against the.
Does it go flat on the ground?
It's about 6 or 8 inches off the ground, wherever your hitch is at, basically. So, but it has a platform that goes out on the ground, so you can drive right up onto it.
Oh, so yeah, so it sits. So in other words, it sits flat on the ground on the street pavement.
The drive up part does, but once you drive up onto it, it's off the ground because it'd have to be to keep from hitting things going down the road.
They sell one. It kind of goes. It's electric. I tried to buy one.
To the ground.
I tried to buy one off a guy. He had one for sale for $250, but he doesn't answer his freaking messages. So
yeah, there's a lot of people like that.
I'm like, come on, dude, you want to sell it or not? And he don't respond. I'm trying to get my shorts on right now.
Well, I'll let you go then, because you probably need your hand.
Get ready to head out. Tim's coming, so.
Did you get your shoes?
Not yet. They're over Todd's. Everything's over his house.
So you got to go. How's Tim doing?
Huh?
You said Tim's coming?
Tim's coming. He's on his way right now. He should be here in about 5 minutes.
You got a vehicle now?
He got his dad's truck. I got to get off here. He's gonna be here any minute.
All right, I'll let you go.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Naked when he shows up.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Fuck, gotta get out of here. Shit. Fuck, where'd my glasses go? Fucking A. Oh. Oh, fuck, everybody keeps calling me. Okay, let's see, I gotta get off here. I'll be on here at 9 o'clock tonight, though. I gotta get off. I got somebody coming over here. We got this bed. We gotta take it over to my storage. And anyway, I got to get some. I gotta get some water, and I gotta get ready to get. I gotta get ready to get out of this town. I got these hand controls coming. Things are happening, one thing after the next, but they're happening. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys come on tonight. I'll come on about 9:30 ish. You know. So all right, you guys take care, man. Take care, Breaking Bread. Whoever else is in here. Okay, I gotta get off because I gotta get my friend's gonna be here any minute. So, trying to get my damn shorts on, shoes. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming in, guys. Sorry about the 10 people, man. I got a big crowd here. Okay, I got to get off. Come on at 9 o'clock tonight. I'll be back on. I got a lot of work to get done today, so I got to get off of here. But, hey, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you guys. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have anything. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.